From the glossary, karma. Karma refers to the specific slice of suffering you've undertaken to transform during your lifetime. Many people talk about karma, it's become part of our sort of spiritual language, passed over from the East. I think this helps to make it really clear. The agents of karma are your sanskaras, the specific manifestations of karma as it's played out in your life. From the point of view of the gene key synthesis, karma is understood both personally and impersonally. At the personal level, karma helps you to understand and accept the specific conditions of your life as the fruits of your past karma. Karma is therefore the fuel of awakening, as its transmutation allows us to ascend to ever higher frequencies. Karma is determined according to the level of frequency made manifest in our subtle bodies and by the stage we've reached as we move through the 9 initiations, described in the 22nd gene key. And there are many subtleties here because, there are different types of karma. There's the karma from our past that we have to work off. There's good karma and there's bad karma. It's not that it's good and bad, but it's, there's good karma is like a bank that we put our money in, and it protects us in our life and in difficult times. Bad karma is when we drain money from that bank. On the impersonal level, karma can be understood in a truly cosmic way. All acts are performed by the whole for the purpose of the whole. That's a key statement. That's very profound. Impersonal karma is karma that we've taken on in addition to personal karma. As we transmute our personal karma, our hearts widen enough to begin transforming the collective karma of humanity. This occurs to a greater degree after the 4th initiation of matrimony. All human DNA carries this ancestral karma, and in order for full awakening to occur, it must be transmuted by compassion. So our DNA holds the karma, and you have these 2 essential types, the personal and the impersonal. And the impersonal is like in a way, it's like once you've purified your personal, then you start taking on the impersonal, and they're merged in, but you could see them as almost like, when you pour olive oil into a glass and then you put some balsamic vinegar on the top to make a dressing or something, salad dressing, and the balsamic rises to the top and the oil's below. So you work through the top level and then you get to the deeper level of the impersonal karma. And the impersonal karma has a different quality to it. It sometimes feels endless. Feels like we have to really go deeply into it. And it doesn't always make sense to us either when we look at our acts and the things we do. They may be good, we may be a really good person, and yet still we have a lot of suffering that comes our way. This is the impersonal karma. And it takes a great soul to transmute that. And that's why it talks in the glossary about these higher initiations, because when you can read about those in the 22nd gene key, but the 4th initiation of matrimony is the sacrificial one, in which we have to surrender our personal karma up, and then we start taking on the wider karma. And we start entering into the Christ field, which is the transmutation of world karma. So some things to think about in your daily life, and that what I hope it gives you as a perspective is a compassionate perspective towards yourself and others, and to help you see that even the most difficult things, feelings, and events or occurrences have the potential to enlighten you and open your heart and mind, and allow you to store up more and more positive karma. And as we build up that bank, it's like we're building the light signatures in our aura, and then we expand and we expand, and one day that karma is used up. It's finished. It's a finite essence. So that's good news.